We've got two big matches on Sunday, one of them being Stoke versus Arsenal. Arsenal are the favourites, price 1.91 William Hill, and they really need this win as they are very close. It's very close up top, and if they want to keep their number one spot there, they've got to beat Stoke. The question is, Nigel, can they do it?
They can do it. They're 1.91 for a reason. They're top of the Premier League table, albeit on goal difference, but their away form isn't encouraging for anyone back in Arsenal. 3-3 against Liverpool. That was a disastrous last minute there. That goal at Anfield really hit the Arsenal fans for a few quid if they were going to win it as well. But also it's dented their confidence as well. And the away game prior to that, they got absolutely thumped 4-0 by Southampton. So in their last two away games, they've conceded 7 goals. And this Stoke side are a very, very decent side, and they are Arsenal's bogey team. So they can do it. Are they any value at 1.91? Not for me at all, Natalie.
Yeah. Why is that Arsenal are not? Because it's quite a difference. Arsenal sort of, especially say defence on the road there compared to Arsenal at home. Why is that? Why are they so different?
I really don't know. I think they play a lot of football now, like good attacking football. I think teams have got used to playing Arsenal, and they defend and they get amongst them, and they're not scared. And the Premier League this season has seen teams attack bigger teams, and they played the big teams no respect. The problem for Arsenal in this game is with Stoke is that they don't really like Arsenal. It's just traditionally a very physical challenge. And Stoke are they're the most physical team in the Premier League. They're very strong. They don't get enough credit for the football style they play now. But it's one thing in the UK, it's a very, very, very cold weekend. We've now really hit a winter snap here. It's freezing cold. It's going to be freezing temperatures. And that is Stoke-like temperatures. Arsenal players, Giroud's, he's going to be putting his moisturiser on. He'll be doing his hair. He'll be looking fancy. Will he really fancy the battle against Stoke? Arsenal have only won once in the last 10 visits to the Potteries. And I think this is a tough ask. I think both managers will be happy for a point now if you offer it to them.
And you're talking about sort of the weather conditions. Does that sort of lend to a low-scoring game?
Well, I mean, Stoke games so far this season have been a lot more high-scoring than usual, and Arsenal conceded 7 in the last 2. So, as a norm, I would turn around and say yes. But on this fixture, I'm not so sure. Stoke fly out the traps early. They play with intensity. They have a couple of injury concerns this weekend, late fitness tests to Shaqiri in particular. But I think this is going to be quite high scoring. I think Stoke will come out of the traps and go for it. But I generally don't think the 1.91 is any value. And I think Arsenal are really worth taking on. Whether Stoke can win it, I'm not quite sure. And that's why I'm going to go for Stoke on the double chance market. Get Stoke and the draw. I think that's the way to go. I want to take Arsenal on, and I'm an Arsenal fan.
I know you are indeed. Well, I tell you, because if this was at Arsenal, I would play the Arsenal win, but as they're on their road, I'm actually looking now at sort of both teams to score. Arsenal's defence, as I mentioned before, just isn't as strong on the road, and Stoke at home, I am expecting at least a goal from them, and that's 1.95 William Hill. Is that a bet I should take?
I think you should take that. I think that both teams will score in this game. One thing that the Arsenal defence don't like is pace. And the front three of Bojan, Amatato, and also Shaqiri. Stoke have a huge amount of pace going forward. They really fly out. I think Mertesacker will be found wanting this game. I still don't think he's a top quality centre half, despite being a World Cup winner. But I think there's goals in this game. If really pushed through, I'd have to go for the draw, but I do think Stoke have got a great chance. I think they're being very undervalued by the bookmakers. Arsenal are far too short for this, and the best bet for me will be double chance on the Stoke side, so Stoke and the draw. But I do like yours as well, Natalie. I think this time next week we'll both have winning bets.
Oh, I do hope so, Nigel. Okay, so it's Stoke and the draw double chance, and both teams to score. My bet there. Nigel, thank you for joining us.